Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. This is Cambridge Primary Mathematics Learner's Book for Grade 1 and I am Ahsan. Today I am going to solve this book from the very first page. Otherwise I was uploading the videos on my channel randomly. But many parents are requesting me to solve it from the beginning. And they want the full solution of this book. So let's start. This page is very easy. Draw a ring around the number that matches the set. So you will just put a ring around the number that matches the set. Okay, and next here you have to count and write. It is very easy. So let's move on to next page, next question. Okay, here it is written, write some numbers you know in the space below. So you can write any numbers. But here one more thing is written. Tell your partner something about each number you wrote. So write the numbers like your date of birth. Like say that I have written 24 because this is the year 24. Say I have written 15 because my birthday is on 15th September. So I have written 15th here. You can write any number and tell something about those numbers. Okay, some numbers are just the labels. They doesn't mean anything. Like this number 3 doesn't mean that there are 3 buses or anything, or number 5 here on the shirt doesn't mean that he is wearing 5 shirts. It is just a label. Okay, but sometimes numbers like number 3 is written on these shorts means that there are 3 in a pack. Okay, so this page is just about counting the objects and writing the number of objects. And it is also very easy page. It is just the counting. Kids have to read, say their numbers. Okay. Now, there is something a little bit to understand on this page. Question number 2 is written here. Put some objects in the box. You can put any number of objects in the box. Take any box, give it to your child and ask him to put some objects in it. It is activity kind of thing. And now this thing. Draw 3 counters in tens frame below. 3 counters. Either you can draw this way or you can draw this way. But you'll count the same number each time. Both ways it will remain 3. You can draw it here as well. Okay, you have to tell your child that arrangement does not matter in counting. It will remain, the number of items will remain the same no matter how you put them. Okay, draw 6 buttons. It's easy. This is these boxes are called number 10 frame. 10 frame. Okay, and here it is written 0 counters, so you will not draw anything, even not even 0. No, don't draw anything, leave it blank. Okay, which domino has 4 spots? They circled it here. Okay, draw a ring around the dominoes with the correct number of dots or spots. It's easy. Now matching the objects with the number of like how many are they, it is also easy. And yes, there is something to understand on this page. Draw 7 bananas. Make it easy to see how many they are. Now they have written make it easy to see. Now if I draw bananas like this, like a bunch of bananas, and I draw 7 bananas, is it easy to see? Is it easy to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? There are 7, but are they easy to count? No. For making it easy to count, we will draw bananas like this in a pair of 2 or in a pair of 3. Like 3 bananas here, 3 bananas here. There are 6 and 7. It is easy to count. Or you can make them in pairs of two. Two bananas here, two bananas here, two bananas here, and one more. So it is also easy to see. Okay. How did you make it easy to see how many you drew? Say that we will put them in different kinds of arrangements and different arrangements to make them easy to see. This is estimate and then count. Estimation is actually when you make an educated guess, when you try to guess. Okay, how many trees are there in this picture? Maybe there are seven. I think there are seven. Okay, now count them. One, two, three big trees. Four trees. Others are bushes. So there are four trees. Okay. So guess and write how many birds are there. Maybe there are eight. Let's count. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yes, there are eight. I was so close. So what is estimation? It is just a guess by looking at the picture. Okay, okay, I guess it can be this or that. Okay, look at the picture on the previous page and estimate, then count. Write the numbers. First, you will estimate. You will write your estimations here, and then you will count and write your actual answers here. Okay, so let's go to this page. It is very easy. Just say a rhyme of numbers and say your favorite number rhyme to your partner. Okay, which number is missing? We clearly can see that number 7 is missing. Count to 10, write the numbers, those are missing. So here we will write the numbers, those are the missing numbers. Okay. Which numbers have been swapped in this track? Okay. This question you need to understand. Question number 5. Which numbers have been swapped in this number track? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is not written here. It was the place of 5. Then 6, 7, oh. 5 is written at 8th place, 9, 10. So these two numbers are swapped. 8 and 5 are swapped. When we change their places, they will come back to their own place. So what comes after and before is also an easy topic. What to do? What do you do if you do not remember a missing number? Then say you're counting. If you do not remember, if your child do not remember the missing number, then say you're counting. Okay, so one more thing, if you are doing missing numbers from here like 47, what comes after 47, then tell your child to say the counting from the family of 40s. Then your child will not start saying the counting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will take so long and it will make the child tired unnecessarily. Okay, started from 40, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and then 48. Or sometimes you can tell your child that you just look at this number, this one-sided number. If this is 7, what comes after 7? That is 8. So 47 and next number would be 48. Make your child to practice these what comes after and before numbers up to hundreds. And when your child will practice these numbers, his maths and mental maths will become more easy. But please give your kids some practice sums at home, like write them the numbers 42, what comes after it, 36, what comes before it. Give them lots of questions at home like this. And you also can make something like this, which I usually make for my kids. And for my students, like the number is 56, write backward counting. The number is 72, write backward counting for it. Okay. When the kids are in grade 1, they are very good at counting onwards. They just need practice in backwards counting. Okay, this is compare two sets, and which set has bigger number. You clearly can see that this one has an extra box. This one has an extra square, so this has more boxes. Take the set that has fewer objects. It is very easy. Fewer means less. Take the set that has fewer objects. Yes, it has less. And take the set that has more objects. Okay, take the sets that have the same number of objects. Same number of objects. Okay. For doing same number of objects, count them and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ask your kids to write the number of objects on the book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flowers and blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8. And bananas are 9. So, which two sets have the same number of objects? These two. And they said that take the sets. Then take them. Let your child use the book freely. Tell them that you can count and write the numbers, because when they will write the numbers, it will become easy for them to compare. Okay, now this is what your child really needs to learn, how to compare the objects and sorry, what is this? How to compare the objects and how to put them in your sentences. First, count the bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bananas. There are 7. And when we compare 7 oranges, 8, 9. There are 9 oranges. Because 1 is in front of 1. 1 is in front of 1. So this kind of counting or this kind of practice can make your child learn how to compare. Okay, so there are, for this, make your child learn these words. There are 7 bananas and there are 9 oranges. There are more. What is more? What is more? Bananas are more or oranges are more? Oranges. So there are more oranges. Oranges. There are more oranges than bananas. So there are few. Which one is few? Which one is few? Bananas. There are few bananas than oranges. Okay, this is how your child will do it, but give a very good understanding of these sentences to your child. Ask them again and again how to compare. There are more oranges than bananas. There are more stars on the sky than moon. You can ask different questions. Just help your child to compare the things uh, in a good sentence. And by using the words more than, less than, fewer, more, use these words. Okay, compare the sets and complete the sentences. These are spiders, so we know that if the bar is full, it means there are 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. There are 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There are 7. The snails are 7. Okay, so here we will write there are 9 spiders and 7 snails. There are fewer. What thing is fewer? first read this word and see what is fewer. Fewer is snails. There are fewer snails. If your child doesn't know how to spell snail, tell him that you can draw. You can draw the snail like this. Okay, I think it's better for me to write. It's very challenging to draw on the screen. There are fewer snails than spiders. And there are more spiders than snails. 7 is less than 9. You have to read these sentences repeatedly with your child to understand how these sentences work or how to compare the numbers. Use the number track to help you answer from question number 8 to 9. Okay, question number 6. How many more spiders than snails? Okay, how many more? At this stage, you will say how to compare. Sorry, what is this? Oh, 1 minute. What happened? I must have to crop it from the video. What happened? Okay. Okay, so we were here. Use the number track to help. How many more spiders are there than snails? Okay. How many more? Here give the concept of whenever you have to compare, you will subtract. Tell with the name of your kids, ask your child that how many pencils do you have? You have 9 pencils. Just suppose you have 9 pencils and your friend has 7 pencils. So how many more pencils do you have? When both of you will have 7 pencils, it means they are equal. See, let's do it with drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Tell that you have 9 and your friend has 7 pencils. Who has more? Say when both of you have 7, it means you have equal number of pencils. But when one of you has 9, it means he has 2 more. So you have 2 more. So whenever you have to compare, you will subtract. 9 minus 7 is 2. Okay, how many more spiders than snails? How many more spiders than snails? Then 2. How many fewer snails than spiders? 2. Because here again, because your child can get confused with the word more and fewer. Okay, if the more is written, we have to add, because usually in more we add, and when fewer is written, we have to subtract. Tell them no, you need to read the full sentence and you need to see if we are comparing in it. In every sentence, in every question, when we are comparing, you have to subtract. Okay, write a number that is greater than 5. It can be greater than 4. So it can be 5, it can be 7, it can be 100, or it can be any number that is greater than 4. Write a number that is less than 5. 4 is less than 5, or it can be anything like 2, 0, 1. It can be any number that is less than 5. Draw a ring around the correct number to complete each sentence. To find a number that is more than a given number, look along the number track towards 1 to 10. To find the number that is fewer than the given number, look along the number track towards 1 to 10. Oh, these are just the instructions are written. Work with a partner or on your own. Take 3 objects, take one more. So how many do you have now? 4. You just need to understand it and do it with your child. If you were going to start your investigation again, how would you do anything differently? We'll just put the things and we'll count the objects. Okay, so now it is numbers in words. We can write numbers in words. Coins often have words instead of numbers on them. So for doing these things, for doing coins and money related things, your child has to learn, sorry, your child has to learn these number spellings. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, count the spots and read the numbers. Okay, write the missing word or number in each frame. So how will you write? 2 is missing, so you will write 2 in spellings. Here you have to write counting in spellings. Okay, here match these sets, match the sets to the number words. It is easy. I hope they would be able to do it. But which words do not have a matching set of fruits? Here this is written that which words do not have a matching set of fruits? Sorry, what is this? 1. Yes, we have 1 pineapple, 3 apples, 5 oranges, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lemons. 9. It is 9. 6 is kiwis are 6. Nothing is in 4. 2 are watermelons and nothing is in 0. And they must be 8. The pears are 8 pears. Okay. Draw 8 apples and make it easy for others to quickly see how many there are. Okay. For drawing and seeing, make it easy to see. I told you the other question was in previous pages when I have explained how to draw. That is easy to see. Okay, let me draw it again for you and make it easy to see. 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples, 4. But if I make them like this, is it easy to see that they are 8? No, here you need to count. But when you draw like this, then it is easy to see. 4 at one side and 4 at the other side. Okay, now when you arrange the things, when you arrange the objects, then it becomes easier for others to count how many things are there. Draw a basket with 0 fruit in it. So it means you just have to draw the basket and no fruit in it. Okay, basket is empty. You can take it. Write a number in words. 1, 2, TWO 2, 4, 5. You can write other numbers as well. Okay. Do you find the word track? Number frame dominoes layout. Okay, leave it. Even and odd numbers. For even and odd numbers, I have very good trick. For even and odd numbers, tell your child that 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8 are even numbers. Just memorize these numbers and remember that these are even numbers, or any other number that ends with these numbers, that ends with these digits, is also an even number. For example, if we use 0 at the end of any number, like 5 is odd number, but if we use 0 at the end, it becomes even. Okay, when we use any even number at the end of any number, that becomes even. Okay, 47 is odd number, but 46 is even number. Okay, when your child will learn these digits, then learning even numbers will become really easy. In each number, odd or even, draw a ring around the correct word. 4. 4 are even numbers. 8 is even number. 1 is odd number. Draw an odd number of counters on 10 frame. Make it easy to see that it is odd. Make it easy to see. Okay. For making it easy to see, I am not drawing its pair. See, you can clearly see, we know that all the even numbers are in pairs. We clearly see in this picture that one of the odd number is written alone. It does not has a pair, so it is an odd number. But if I draw these counters like this, they are again 5, but here you need to see, here you need to stop and see that these are odd numbers. It is not easy to see. Okay, color the even numbers on the track red and odd numbers on the track blue. It's easy. Even numbers, and odd numbers. They said color, they didn't say that cut them. You ask your child to color them. In each number, or is each number odd or even? Okay, 1 is odd number, 7 is odd number, 4 is even, 10 is again even. Yes, this is interesting. They said that what could the question be? The answer is 6. Okay, so this is 6, yes. Which number is 4 fewer than 10? It is again 6. 4 fewer than 10 means 4 minus 10. Okay, or 4 less than 10 is 6. Which number is 2 more than 4? 2 more than 4 is again 6. What is the next even number than 4? Next even number than 4, say we did it 2, 4, 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So after 4, next even number is again 6. So all these statements were correct for number 6. Now 8 is the answer. What could the questions be? Now we will write the questions. First we will also draw a domino. For number 8, we will draw the domino like this, that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 6 plus 2 will make 8. Okay. Then we will write that What even number comes after 6? That is 8. Okay. What is 4 fewer than 8? 4 fewer than 12 is 8. 4 fewer than 12. But maybe it is difficult for your child. Okay, what is 4 plus 4? Or simply write it like this. 4 plus 4 is 8. What is 1 more than 7? What is 1 less than 7? Or another question you can make, what is 2 fewer than 10? So the answer is 8 and the questions are these. Okay, how many objects are there? We clearly can see that there are 6, and estimate then count. Estimate then count. Maybe there are 8 goats. 8 goats, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Estimate was 8, count is 7. Okay, count is like, estimate is 10, count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Count is 8. Draw a ring around the odd numbers. This is odd, this is odd, this is odd. 36. Okay, unit 2 is geometry. We all know that geometry is about shapes. Okay, as the kids are coming in grade 1 just after their preschool, so we will discuss the shapes and their names first. This one is cube, and this is a sphere, and the last one is a cylinder. Here we will tell the students that these three shapes are 3D shapes, and remember, any shape that can hold something in it, that can carry something, is a 3D shape. Any shape that has a volume is a 3D shape. Okay, and these flat shapes are 2D shapes. Okay, it is a square. In question number 1, we will just discuss the names of the shapes. And in question number 2, how many green squares are there? 6 green squares, 4 blue shapes, and 5 red triangles. It is better to introduce the names of these shapes to your kids, and I hope they already know it because they are coming from their preschool. They must have learned the names of the shapes. Okay, this picture is a mixture of 2D and 3D shapes. These are 2D shapes. These are just the flat pictures. This is a flat 2D rectangle. And this house, this cylinder shape, this hut, these shapes are 3D shapes. We can live in it. And yes, we live in 3D shapes. And these shapes are 2D shapes. The flat shapes, the shapes that cannot hold something in it, is just a flat shape, is a 2D shape. Okay, we live inside 2D shapes. Here we will talk about these keywords. 3D shape is a shape that has a volume and we can hold something in it. Yes, cube is a 3D shape, cylinder is a 3D shape, cylinder is this shape. This. I was going to draw a cylinder. Edge. Edge is the corner of the shape. This is the edge. This thing. Like this is the edge of the brick. And face. This is the face of the cylinder. And okay, we will discuss faces and edges. And sphere. This one is sphere. Sphere is a 3D shape of a circle. Okay. You can hold a 3D shape in your hand. Yes, we can hold a 2D shape as well. But for 3D shape, we can say that a 3D shape can hold something in it. Okay, 3D shapes have faces and uh, many also have edges. Here we will here we will ask a question. Okay, if you play Ludo or if you know what the dice is, what is the biggest number on dice? The biggest number on a dice is 6. So, the faces of a cube are 6. 6 faces. Sorry. Okay, there are 6 faces of a cube or a cuboid. Now we will count the edges. How to count the edges? Learn the way to draw the cube and add on the edges. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 edges of a cube. Remember, there are 12 edges of a cube and there are 12 edges of a cuboid. There are 6 faces of a cube and there are 6 faces of a cuboid as well. Here some questions are written. Pick up a 3D shape. Can you touch an edge? Yes, we can touch an edge if the shape has the edge. But if the shape, 3D shape is a sphere, then it has no edge in it. Can you touch a face? Yes, we can touch the face of a shape. 3D shapes can have flat faces or curved faces. Yes. For this cylinder, the top and bottom are flat faces and the middle one is a curved face. They didn't mention this bottom face as well. So a cylinder has two flat faces and one curved face. Curved face is one. Okay, look at the picture of 3D shapes, cubes, spheres, cylinders. Draw a ring around the cubes and it is easy. These are the cubes and color the cylinders yellow. It was written here, color the cylinders yellow, color the spheres blue. So it is easy to find out the cylinders. This is a cylinder, cylinder, cylinder. This is cylinder and rest of these are spheres. This one is sphere. So color the spheres blue. Yes, this is a page you need to understand. Draw a ring around the shape that will roll. Okay. For this, we will tell the students that any shape that has a curved surface, any shape that has a curved surface, it can roll. So draw a ring around the shapes that will roll. Sphere and cylinder will roll. If we turn its direction and if we put the cylinder this way, then it will roll. Okay, draw a ring around the shapes that you can stack. Yes, like the way they have stacked the books, we can stack the shapes with flat surfaces. Flat surfaces. We can stack cubes on top of each other, and yes, sometimes we can stack cylinder shapes as well if they are in this position. If the cylinder shape is in this position, we can stack them up and down. We can put them together on top of each other. Okay, let's go to next question. Okay, here it is written that does it make a difference if you turn the shape? Yes, it makes a difference if we turn the shape, because in this way we can stack the cylinders on top of each other. But if we put the cylinder this way, we cannot stack the cylinders on top of each other. If we will put another cylinder shape on it, it will roll away. Look at the shapes in question number 3. Which 3D shapes fit into these 2D shapes? Okay, here they're asking us very interesting question. Which 3D shapes fit onto these 2D shapes? These 2D shapes, and which 3D shapes will fit onto these? Okay, so sphere will go with circle, cube will go with a square, and cylinder will go with a circle. With circle is a flat and 2D shape. With circle, we can make a 3D cylinder. With circle, we can make a 3D sphere. With a square, we can make a cube. And they are asking which 3D shape is missing. It means they have drawn two shapes for circle. They want us to draw two shapes for this cube as well. So, what another 3D shape could be for a square? That could be a rectangular prism. Rectangular prism, I'm saying rectangular prism because it is, these sides are long. This kind of shape is a rectangular prism. It stops here, I think. This kind of box, or your fridge is the perfect example of a rectangular prism. I'm very bad at drawing, and especially when it comes to screen, then I'm very bad at it. Okay, so you can imagine a fridge in your mind. That is a rectangular prism. Okay, so let's move on to next question. Okay, join the name of the shape to the shape itself first, uh, and then to the shape. They are saying that it is cylinder. Join it with the name cylinder first, and then join it to its shape. Sphere, sphere. How many edges and faces does each shape have? Okay, we already have discussed that a cube has 12 edges. If you want to revise that, these are 4 edges. Edges are these lines actually, the corners. 4 edges, and then 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edges. And faces, let's count the faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This line I have drawn, okay, there is a face at the back side of this cube. 6 faces. The easy way to remember it, how many faces are there for a dice? The highest number is 6, though the faces are 6. And how many edges are there for a sphere? 0 edge. How many faces? 1 face, the curved face. Okay, how many edges? This shape, cylinder shape, has 2 edges, one on the top, one at the bottom. 2 edges. And surfaces, 2 flat surfaces and 1 curved surface. So we will write 3 in all. 2 flat and 1 curved. Okay, let's investigate. Talk about your tower. They said that make a tower. Okay, for making a tower, which shape will you put on the bottom? It is best to put the cube on the bottom and then a cylinder shape and then a sphere. They're asking which shape would be good to start with. So a cube is good to start with. Which shape would be better at the top? This sphere is better on the top. Okay. Discuss these keywords with your students. 2D, circle, curved, rectangle, square, straight, triangle. Curved is this way it is curved, and rectangle is a shape with having two equivalent like two sides are equal to each other. This side is equal to this side is equal to this. But a square, in a square all four sides are equal to each other. All sides are equal to each other. Okay, how many circles, how many squares, and how many triangles? It is very easy. And then the question is color the circles blue. So we will color all the circles blue. Okay, color the triangles green. It is easy. A circle is a curved side. A circle has curved sides. It is better if you write only side because there is only one curved side, not sides. A square has straight lines. Yes, straight lines. Draw a ring around the correct word in each sentence. A rectangle has four curved and straight lines, straight sides. Okay. Draw a ring around the correct word. So what is correct? A rectangle has four curved or four straight sides? Four straight sides, not curved. A triangle has how many straight lines? Three straight lines. We will circle three. Okay. Match each shape to the correct clouds. Are the sides straight or curved? Okay, see, straight. Straight lines. This is straight, this is straight, 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 and another straight. And now, sorry, last one is here. Okay, how many shapes are with straight lines? One, two, three, four, five, six. And how many shapes are with curved? One. Let's change the color. One, two, three, and four. Four shapes are with curved sides. Count the shapes for each cloud. Yes, we did it. Here, straight sides have six shapes and curved clouds have four shapes. Keep asking your partner questions until they work out what each shape is. Write the number in these boxes. Okay, there are six straight shapes or six shapes having straight lines and four shapes having curved lines. Use shape pieces to draw a rocket. Hmm. Use as many of each shape as you want. So we have to draw a rocket. For drawing a rocket, as many of each shape as you want. So we want to use three squares and then a circle and then a triangle. Rocket. it will go this way. How many shapes did you use? We have used all of them. How is your partner's rocket the same? Hmm, I don't know. How is your friend going to work? So you can work in groups to check this. Okay, now this is exercising paper to check the progress of your child. Which shape has six faces or surfaces? Draw a ring around the word. Which shape has six faces? We remember that a dice looks like a cube and it has six faces. Which shape will go through this hole? Draw a ring around which shapes they have asked. Which shapes will go through this hole? Draw a ring around the words. Sphere will go in it and a cylinder can go in it. Draw a ring around the words. So we will draw a ring around sphere and cylinder. Join these words to the correct shape. Question number 3. All flat faces. It is this. Some flat faces. It is this. And no flat face is a sphere. Draw a ring round the shape that has four sides. It is a square. Which shape can fit together with no spaces? Draw your answers in the space below, for example. Hmm. Okay. Which shapes can fit together? They haven't given us the options of using these shapes or that. They just said that which shapes can fit together with no spaces. So a rectangle can fit together with no spaces. See, we cannot do it with spheres and circles. The like we cannot stack them. And yes, we can do it with triangles as well. And the other triangle we will draw this way. This way. And then other triangle we will draw this way. And the blue one. Okay. So if we put the triangles this way, then we can fit them without leaving a space. Okay, let's see what's on the next page. Okay, fractions. It is totally a new topic. I'll start it in my next video, inshallah. We will do unit number 3 with fractions. Inshallah, I'll make a video about it. And thanks for watching. And if you really liked it, then hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.